let's draft the skirt part. Now for this skirt, since the largest measurement on the waist lower bodies is the hip, and the hip is 41 inches, 41 divided by 4 will be 10.25 inches. So I'm going to be marking out 10.5. So now from the waist measurement, I'm going to come down from the waist measurement to the hip. Basically from the hip to the waist of this person is 23 inches. Since we've taken out 18.5 while drafting the body, so what we have here left will be from the waist to the hip will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be marking out 4 inches. This is 24 as the waist to the hip measurement here. I'm going to be marking here as the half length of the lower bodies. That's a couple of inches above the knee line, so that's where you start to curve your pencil skirts from. So it can be like 6 inches above the knee line or 4 inches. From 24 to 31 and a half. Let me add 1 inch for the zip allowance. Now when we're cutting out the upper bodies, we took out half an inch around the waist area so that to tighten the zip, so that the zip will not gape. So that half inch will take it out from the lower bodies as well. And I'm going to come down to like 3.5 inches or 4 inches, and I will slant it. And then for the dart for this dress is going to be 4 inches as well. So I'm marking out the dart. We'll come down for the back 4.5. So I'm going to be taking half an inch on both sides. And then for the front, I'll mark out 4 inches as well. And come down to 4 inches for the front. And then half an inch on both sides as well. Alright, so to take the waist measurement is waist 34. Waist 34 divided by 4 is 8.5 plus 1 inch that will be 9.5. So I have 9.5 here and 9.5 here. So for the hip is 41 divided by 4 will be 10.25. So 10.25 will be here. You have to take measurement of every inch, every part. Okay, so this place is like under the butt, so it's basically like you can do have 8 inches away from the hip, and you measure that place and then take it. So for this part I am marking out 9.8 inches. So I'm going to connect these lines. This marker is bent, so I'm going to connect these lines. And then this is around the knee. From the waist to the knee is around 21 inches, and here you can come down. Since here is 9.8, you just keep reducing the number, the number as you are going downwards, especially if you are making a pencil skirt. Okay, so I have 9.8 here, so I'm going to be coming here and I will do 9 here, or 8.9, and I'm going to connect it. So as you go further, you try to reduce the length. And then here I'm going to come here, we do 8 inches and I'll take 8 inches all the way down. Now this is because I want this to be very penciled. Okay, now if the person you are making this for, if someone that likes their comfort and does not want to be constrained by their dress, you can decide not to make this too penciled and come out a little bit to mark it. But if the person does not mind, then please go ahead and pencil it away. Okay, so I'm going to transfer all of these measurements all to the back part, starting from the mark before the 1 inch zip allowance. So I have 10.25 here. I have the hip. Okay, sorry, this is the 10.25, 9.8. Then around here I have 8.9. So let's cut out our pattern. Alright, so now we have our pattern. Okay, now it's time to transfer these patterns to fabric, and then I'm also going to draft the sleeve pattern before we transfer everything to fabric.